Cryptex.to website still can't be reached. Okay. And their admin team were saying that it wasn't their fault, and they came up with a bunch of cock and bull stories. They rebranded to Bytnex, and apparently that domain seems to be inaccessible as well. Now, the third time, hopefully this one sticks for them. Now it's secure-bitnex.io. I think this is the third time they actually are setting up or publishing a rebrand of Cryptex. Hopefully it sticks this time. Okay. We'll get into more about what's going on, as well as all of the negative Trustpilot reviews. 42% one-star reviews. What the heck's going on here? Scam Jammer seems to be getting into all of the nitty-gritty. We'll get into that too as well. Anyway, if this is your first time on this channel, make sure you find the subscribe button. Also click on the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss out on any of these important updates on this channel. What I usually do are reviews of income opportunities, systems, platforms, and even training products. And whether it's make money online that you're after or steer yourself away from a potential scam, this content that I create can help. Okay. Also, at any time throughout watching this video, if you're looking for legit ways to create active or passive income online for yourself, you could check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link in the description box below on YouTube here. Okay, so we're on Cryptex.to, and it's saying site can't be reached. Let's go and see a who is. Look up on Cryptex.to, Namecheap. So it was owned by Namecheap. So these guys pretty well set it up through Namecheap. There's a lot of scams being used on Namecheap or being hosted on Namecheap. I guess Namecheap seems to be cracking down. Now, according to what I'm seeing here on the name servers, it says blocked for abuse. Okay. Blocked for abuse usually tends to stem from scam and fraudulent activities. So, in a nutshell, Namecheap has blocked Cryptex.to because of fraud and scam activity. Okay. So, the admins went out back on October 9th, around October 9th. What did they say here? They gave some cock and bull story. Attention, data security enhancement. Please be advised that our data center maintenance team will be updating all server databases with new security measures affecting our data center. So they were claiming that their website, this one here, Cryptex.to, was down because of maintenance, which wasn't true. Okay. If you are hosting a domain through Namecheap, what's going to happen if Namecheap decides to pull your domain, meaning they block it, they're going to issue you an email. They're going to tell you, or the scam admins behind Cryptex, they're going to send them an email saying, hey, you guys are being blocked for abuse. Okay. So what did they do? They came up with a cock and bull story and said, no, our website's just down for maintenance. That's what they were telling their investors. Okay. And they rebranded to Bytnex.io. And that was privately registered October 13th, 2025 using Public Domain Registry. I don't know if one of their disgruntled members or investors got pissed off and reported them to publicdomainregistry.com. And now this one seems to be suspended. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have to guess because I don't know. Only Public Domain Registry is going to know, and the scam admins behind Cryptex, they're going to know the truth. Most likely they've been blocked a second time on this new domain. They're suspended. Okay, so what did they do? They went out and created a third one. And this one here, let's look this one up here. I thought I already did this. Just bear with me for a second. Open a new. Let's go and see what I can find here. So this one was registered 5 days ago on October 13th. Bytnex.io was registered on October 13th as well. Okay, so the third one that seems to be up and running, they used TLD Registrar Solutions Limited. Hopefully, one of their disgruntled investors don't go and report them to TLD Registrar Solutions, because the same thing might happen here. They could get, blocked or suspended for fraudulent and, scam activity is what I'm thinking could possibly happen. So this one is up and running right now. Let's go and look at the traffic for Cryptex.to before it got shut down towards the end of September. So between September 22nd to September 28th, they were up to 84,769 visitors. Then they started to drop in traffic. They went down to 25,500 visitors. Okay. Now, because of the issues with the websites, the first one, Cryptex.to, being down, and then the second one getting suspended, right? That would affect network marketing recruitment. The only revenue that I could see going into Cryptex when I initially reviewed Cryptex.to was from network marketing recruitment. Now they're talking about blockchain and contracts and all kinds of ways to multiply your crypto, but at the end of the day, it just came down to network marketing. Let's go over to Scam Jammer. I like Scam Jammer from Great Britain because of the name. Sounds kind of cool. Scam Jammer says that Cryptex.to is a Ponzi. Okay, let's get this straight. Cryptex.to is a Ponzi scheme. Nothing more, nothing less. The deceptive and fraudulent activities claims made by this fake platform are astounding. I don't even know where to start, but here we go. Number one, Cryptex.to did not exist before 2020. Their web domain wasn't registered until 2021, so claims they have been paying out since 2016 are totally false. Okay. There is ample evidence online to support this. Number two, Cryptex.to claims to deal with anonymous banks and insurers. This is illegal and simply does not happen. Number three, staking on the Bitcoin blockchain is not possible, yet Cryptex.to and its promoters constantly claim to do this. Number four, Cryptex.to smart contract can be viewed even within the Cryptex.to program. Why is this? They should be openly viewable, so you can't view them on within Cryptex is what basically he's saying. The only reason they aren't is they don't exist. Number five, Cryptex.to has an army of upline sponsors actively recruiting members, of whom they get referral commissions up to 30% of the $100 fee, which investors put into the fake platform. If the project is legitimate, why can't you join through their website? The payouts often flouted on social media are referral commission payouts to upline sponsors, not contract payouts. Okay, so I guess the promoters, the scam promoters, are flaunting their referral commissions, pretending, hey, we're making big withdrawals from passive income deposits. And that doesn't seem to be the case. It's just referral. Network marketing referral commissions is what the promoters are showing based on what Scam Jammer has put together in his quick review here. They need to pay recruiters to keep cash flowing. Number six. Excuse me. 3-year contracts now sold out, only became available in October In late October 2022, yet Cryptex.to is claiming multiple contracts have been already paid out. This is fake news and is impossible for you. Consider when the contracts first became available. Time doesn't lie. Cryptex.to. Does number 7 Cryptex.to claim to use life insurance policies to guarantee $30,000 plus loans or contracts? Let's think about this. An anonymous bank is going to give anonymous client $30,000 plus based on life insurance policy to guarantee a contract. It's pure fantasy. Number 8, no mainstream media coverage at all. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff here. I don't want to go through all of this stuff. And in the end, he's just saying, scam jammer saying, this thing is 100% scam, Ponzi pyramid scheme. Do not invest anything in this because you will not get paid. And when did scam jammer made this on August 8th? Okay. October 7th, Judy says that they got their funds recovered. That's probably a scam recovery agent with a fake review. No one can recover your crypto. Tax scum Dendelio from France says impossible to log into my account. Okay, those are really old, September 28th. Let's see if we get a new one. Mike from... Where's he from? Greece? Mike from Greece says maybe it's not a scam. I'm reading many years all these reviews about Cryptex, some of them saying it's a scam. If you look carefully at the rewards plan for every new contract that's made, Cryptex is paying the upline about 155% of the deposited amount. For example, if you pay $100 on a new contract, Cryptex is paying immediately $155, all the 10 levels above you. And the important thing is that those commissions can be withdrawn immediately. I don't think so right now. So I would say beware of reviews like this from this fellow Mike, because I think he's new to Ponzi schemes and how they work. Okay, let's see what else we can find here. One of the promoters did a review. Let's close that off. One of the people here drinking too much of the Kool-Aid. Right here. Giovanni Pietra. What was his logical conclusion to why the website went offline in the first place, meaning Cryptex.co? I can tell you why the website went offline, because contracts expire in 2 days. So he said that 5 days ago. And they have to pay a lot of money. The truth is, only comes out from the situation because up until now, they've only paid commissions to give credibility. There's not even proof of contract expiration anywhere. The 400,000 video was created to attract attention. No, I don't think that is why the website went offline. The website went offline because down here it says blocked for abuse. That would mean fraud. And scam activity. And they were blocked by Namecheap. Okay. So pretty well that is what's happening in a nutshell. What I'm thinking here is traffic for Cryptex, or the new domain. We'll still call it Cryptex, right? Everyone's still thinking of it as Cryptex, even though it's called like secure dash Bytnex dot, what's it called here? Secure dash Bytnex.io, the third and final one. Hopefully this one stays up and running. I'm thinking that traffic is going to be on the decline right now because of these issues. A lot of people are going to be like thinking, wow, there's too much risk here. And I'm thinking the network marketing recruitment may start drying up, meaning the dollars might start drying up. The only revenue that I could see going into Cryptex from the beginning and now secure-Bytnex.io, etc., is from network marketing. Okay. Once network marketing completely dries up due to all these issues that Cryptex is experiencing, this third platform, I suspect, is going to collapse. Or if someone gets really pissed off, like maybe one of the disgruntled investors, they might just go to TLD or contact TLD, right? They might just contact TLD Registrar Solutions and say that this platform here that has registered with you is, doing fraudulent and scam activities, and this third domain here might go offline. Okay, that just may happen. Let's see what happens. Okay, but currently it's not looking good. Cryptex is broadcasting. Participant activity has dropped to practically zero. The influx has stalled. We must admit that the attack on the hosting and our blocking were extremely untimely. A month later, we would have been happy about this, but not now. We have had decoys ready with proof of payments, and this should have significantly boosted investment volume in the last month. Nevertheless, to at least elicit some action, we released some decoys in Italy, the US, and soon Germany, and they published screenshots of their accounts, payments, and everything as agreed. If everyone has any questions about how everything works for them, remember our sector across training and explain that access is provided partially to other servers based on whitelists and sectors that participating countries. We expect similar news to spur activity in other countries as well. We can't launch ducks everywhere in all countries for obvious reasons. That's what one of their members said, and then someone else took a screenshot of this Telegram message and they posted it on postimg.cc. Okay, so it's not looking good for them. I'm thinking maybe for the third website, it might end up going down to, let's see what happens. Okay, but right now it's not looking good for investors. I would say refrain from investing in Ponzi schemes if some of you guys lost money here in Cryptex. And for the people saying, hey, just stay positive, meaning the scam promoters, they say that with all of the platforms they promote. But usually things like this here can affect paying out. So if you're waiting for withdrawals, it's all dependent on network marketing recruitment, basically affiliate promotion. Okay. The majority of people who promote these things are not really good at it, except for a few of their top leaders. Okay, I think they have some leader named Super Mario or something like that, right? Leaders like those guys can get a lot of people into the deal, and at the end of the day, they're just recycling investment funds to pay out the older ones. But it's not looking good. I'm thinking this thing is going to collapse very soon if it didn't already. Hopefully you enjoyed this content update here on Cryptex. If I get any more information about them, I will be sure to share. But right now, it's not looking good for the passive income investors. Okay. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you didn't, especially if you found any of this content useful. If you're still looking for a way to create active or passive income online, feel free to check out my #1 recommendation underneath this video. First link in the description box below. I will see you on the next one.